Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back for the second stream of the day. Close out the evening with a couple more gyms. We're going to jump straight back in because, well, we finished last session only, 2 hours ago? Nothing new has developed. We're just going to crack on. First thing I need to do is we did finish last stream. Just finishing the 5th gym, I believe. Yes, the 5th gym. Hold on, let me just move this mic back a bit. There we go. Levi, how we doing? Welcome back, welcome back. So first thing I need to do is on the actual stream, we need to change the level cap is now 42. There we go. Now, I believe as well... Also, I do need to change that setting, actually. I've got a setting on where if I click out of the game, it mutes, which is fine while I'm setting stuff up, but while I'm actively live, don't want you guys just sat here listening to nothing. But how do I get out of here now? Do we just go back this way? Looks like we can just go back down. Okay, cool. Alright, what we're saying. Okay, now this next one I know for sure is fairy type, so the current team should be able to handle it pretty easily. Okay. Just make sure we Mega Evolve Lucario and not Charizard. Because then he becomes part dragon, right? Which would be a bad idea. And then what's his face said the Ocean evolved at 41. I believe so, yes. So we should have our full team. Before we get to this gym. Here we go. What's going on here? We got a holo clip. It's of the sneaky professor again. What do you want now? For a little bit. Could you come to Lysandra's Caf? Or Cafe? Listen, you can buy me... Well, you can try to buy me as many coffees as you want. I am not giving you my blessing. For what you want to do. Now, he did say where the cafe was, but I've completely no idea. I also forgot which cafe he said. It's not this one. So this might take us a minute to find. But I can do so on my little skates now. And we just look for a building with the cafe sign. Where the hell am I now? Maybe this one? No. We're gonna have to check all these side roads, aren't we? This looks like another one. Just remember it's dark red. Well, I think they're all red, aren't they? So that doesn't help too much, but we'll get there eventually. It's a bit confusing, this place, but it's not really too big. So we're not going to be lost for long, realistically. Just as long as I don't do a complete circle and end up checking the same spots again, we should be fine. You get out of my way. That has just reminded me though, there's another one. 1 second. Okay, well, calm down. Calm down. Easy, boy. I'm seeing a scientist. No. That's reminded me, just running into that guy. There is a massive guy in this game now, isn't there? You said it's dark red, but I'm walking past... Oh, it's definitely not that. Gee, I don't even want to know what them men are doing there. That giant that we found earlier, we need to figure out what his deal is. I'm not seeing anyone down this road. Because yeah, he said he's canonically 7'9". That is crazy work. Looks like they've got 2 here. So I want to know what his deal is. Because that could be interesting. This is a cafe right next to the lab. So it probably makes sense that he's here. Although I can't get into it. Maybe it's this one? I feel like I've already been in that one. Alright, how do I... there's no door to get in this one, so it can't be this one. That's a Pokemon Center. I did not mean to walk in there. Although, actually, right, while I'm here, actually. I have forgot who sat in the box. So down the bottom, we've got the Lapras, the Fossil, Talon... Well, what will soon be a Talonflame, I imagine. And then, Swellow. Or Swalot. You should be down here as well, actually. You are... Well, still a whiles away from being a Salamence, but... As soon as we do, we've then got an incredible... And I'm obviously personally hoping for a Moxie Salamence. Here's another one. Well, it could be Intimidate. Either one is fine. He's incredibly important, but I'm not spoiling anything. Just know he's over 300 years old. He's gonna... Right, I know. I've already clocked it. I'm gonna... Actually, yeah. Before... I was gonna just leave it until we find out. And then be like, yeah, see, I knew. But I'm gonna guess he's the first trainer, right? He's the first trainer that figured out Mega Evolving. Alright, where is this dude? I don't even like this professor to begin with, so running all across the city for him. Swallow might actually come in a lot handy for this next gym. I'm sure we can make space for him. I feel like I've already been this way. Just be this one, please. No, okay. I'm gonna have to check all these side streets and everything, aren't I? Which I should have been doing anyway, but... this is another Pokemon Center, so... Oh, yeah, it'll be this one. Yeah. Yes, yeah. I forgot that there was this one. Right, what do you want now? Sandra, about Mega Evolutions, I would like to congratulate you as well. Mega Evolution is something I too would like to be able to use. I don't think you'll be able to. He truly is a chosen one. Well, N thought he was like the chosen one of the last gen, and look how that worked out. That story is 3,000 years. Oh, maybe he's not the first trainer. They mentioned a time frame earlier today about the first trainer that figured out Mega Evolutions. I thought it was a couple of 100 years, but it might be in a couple thousand years actually. People can be divided into two groups: those who give and those who take. Come on. It was reprehensible, but... Oh, okay. Well, if I had a Poliwhirl, that would be good for a Politoad, but... And I don't have a Slowpoke, and I don't have Trade Evolutions even enabled, so that is basically a useless item for me in this kind of run. It's been a while, I just know he's really fucking old. Right, okay, yeah. He might be the first trainer then. But like I say, I'm calling it now just so then if I am true, people can't... What did you just say about 5 bags? Okay. Oh, Lysandra, I'll have my 5 mil saved soon. What do you need 5 mil for? Yeah, it does, but like very, very minimal amount. I think it's like 10% or something. It never seems to work for me. I just want to let you know that we're all going to meet on Route 14. Please come and join us. I need to find the train station again, or the rail station or something, don't I? Go back to that other town. I suppose I could fly back actually, but I can't be bothered messing about with the team right now. We're running past the Pokemon Center. Let's just fly back. That chick's definitely getting extorted. Yeah, 100%. He's got some dirt on her. I wonder what she's done. We won't bother changing the overlay because we'll get Steelix back in a second. Charizard's got fly. What am I doing? I don't even need to be doing this. Alright, just ignore that. That never happened. Right, Route 14 is 13. I don't even need to fly. It's just right up here. Okay, never mind. I think it said it was on the north side, right? Is it this way? Does that say that's 13? Yeah, I wonder what she's been up to, because she's clearly being blackmailed here. 14, here we go. Right, what do you guys want? I probably should have healed Nidoking actually, but it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I've seen Gibble too. Yes, unfortunately, but I'm not able to catch it. I should have seen this coming, to be honest, but this is Psychic type, so we definitely don't want to keep Nidoking in. Levi, you're coming in. Although you're Fighting type, so this actually is a terrible idea. Luckily, it only goes for Fake Out on the first turn. Thumper. I think you're going to be able to take some damage here, right? Or if you're just going to waste time on light screens as well. Let's slow you down. Maybe that can come in handy on a switch-in, maybe. Well, with that kind of damage, we should be fine. I think we out-damage. Yeah, just about. Well, actually, by a fair amount. Let's try a Rock Slide. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. You're still faster, though, which is annoying. We need to potentially find... Steelix is just slow as hell, so I shouldn't have really tried to play the outspeeding game. We need to find a useful Steel-type move for this guy. Chestnut, alright, okay, well. You do have the level advantage, but I have the king on my side. See if you can touch me. I'm afraid that is not enough for you. And we are definitely Mega Evolving. First Mega Charizard of the stream. Oh, and he's just as good as before. Come on. That didn't do as much as I was hoping. We could do with relearning Fire Fang at some point. Or just finding Flare Blitz. Well, there we go. There's your starter down. The king didn't even break a sweat. Yeah, those aren't your real stats though, are they? So let's not look at them too much. Then Absol, Dark type. You're not going to have anything super effective, are you? So we should be okay to take a hit or two. The Sword Stance is a bit scary. But we are still faster, which means you are dead. Boom. Serena, you're just getting worse and worse, mate. Just give it up. Now, I do remember you saying before, Levi, that we can only Mega Evolve one Pokemon per fight. So we might have to start putting some serious consideration into who we're actually going to Mega Evolve in serious fights. Because we don't want to Mega Evolve Charizard too early, or Lucario either, to be fair, too early. And then it just gets hard-walled by something that comes in. But I'll tell you, if I get a Steel move on Lucario, I'm pretty... Well, depending on what Pokemon the gym leader has, I'm pretty safe to just Mega Evolve that and sweep the next gym, I think. Oh, thank you for the rare candy. That was much needed. Before we go any further... I don't have potions. But I also don't like that town, so I kind of don't want to go back. Let's see what we can find. Our encounter, first encounter of the stream, is a Weeping Bell. Okay, well. Yeah. Wouldn't hold your breath on seeing this guy make the team. Ooh, Steelix can Mega Evolve as well. Ooh. We can have three potential Megas on our team. Body Slam's not going to kill, is it? It's not. Good, good, good. We've got 20. We might as well start using them. Is another poison type for the next ship? I suppose so. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, so what? I know Fairy's super effective against Dragon. That's about it. And Steel is super effective against it. I'm guessing Poison is another super effective one then, yeah? Who followed me on Twitch before? It was Shellmal. And then I got raided by SS Date Night. So that's the next Pokemon sorted as well. Poison is good against Fairy. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, so we'll take that Nidoking. Hopefully find a Lucario. Not find a Lucario. Get a... Oh, Jesus. Get a Steel type move on Lucario. And then that should be the gym pretty much handled, right? found a Goomy. Unfortunately, I've already got my encounter for here, but nice to see you. I can hit a ghost type with fire. Yeah, I know that. And a corner vine. Yeah, we can just start skipping through these now. We don't really care at this point. We've got our Pokemon, we've got our encounter, and we don't have healing items. So realistically, we don't want to waste too much time or too much health, really, on any unnecessary wild battles. Could get lucky and find a shiny, but very unlikely. Alright, so you have an Arbok. Well, I mean, Bulldoze just deals with you, right? It's not going to one-shot after the Intimidate, but actually, looking at that kind of damage, it probably wouldn't have one-shot anyway. That doesn't do enough. That's fine by me. I forgot he had the black sludge. That's nice. Alright, at least we don't have... Well, at least we have some kind of health regen on at least one of our guys. We have a Pyro. Okay. Well, it's got to be fire type, right? It might be normal type. But then... No, it's red. It's red. It's a fire type. It's a fire type. You're like, well, you could just hit you with the thrash, actually. Oh. Thought that would do more. Oh yeah, we are still intimidated, aren't we? I forgot about that. Okay. You need to kill now. Yeah, the confuse doesn't matter. Yeah, I think without intimidate we would have killed that probably with like one thrash. We could just skip past all these. Oh, just a bit of an update for anyone who's interested in the actual edited videos of these Nuzlocke runs. I've just downloaded and exported all the Pokemon Black base game VODs. Stuck that into the edit, and unedited, every single file, it's 45 hours. So that edit's going to take a while. Now, granted, many, probably a good like 10-20 of those hours I'm just going to cut straight away because they're just failed runs. So I just need about a minute, 2 minutes worth of the end footage of the actual team wiping. But just seeing that kind of time on the timeline is a bit daunting. So it's going to take a while to get through that. I've got 2 full restores as well. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it through this area. I can probably actually turn the XP share back on as well, right? 42 is the level cap. No one's even at 40. Don't know how long the next town is going to be, but we'll be alright. We have ourselves another Goomy here. Is this like... I'm guessing either poison or poison water or something. It looks like a big ball of sludge, so... Hopefully you're part poison. I don't think you are, but you are very frail. Goomy is dragon type. Okay, okay. It's a weird looking dragon, but sure. Hex, so you ghost or psychic? Ghost. But you, Litwick is part fire. We know that because we love this guy in black. A Chandelier is an absolute beast. Christian, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How was your Friday evening so far? We can't really do anything to this guy, can we? Send in Duosion. Makes its final form makes a lot more sense. Okay. Hopefully we see that, unless it's an absolute monster, and in which case, hopefully we don't see that. There's nothing over there. Let's just try and stay in the shallows. Quagsire. Oh, free potion. There we go. This guy's going to want to fight. I'll walk straight into him. It's fine. It's fine. We'll take the XP. This isn't a randomizer, so we should be able to deal with anything these guys send out. I don't really have a solid water counter, though, to be fair, actually. Well, that was unexpected. Just going to Lizzo, I suppose. I think Shauna uses one eventually. Okay. Now, is Shauna's the little one, right? Let's just rest. Let's just get the XP back. HP back. There we go. That's a free potion. Shauna's the one with the pink shirt. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. I suppose that's helping with the bubble beams, but not really helping with the body slams. Although that, even as a crit, wasn't great, so yeah, we're still absolutely fine. I suppose Lizzo's going to be our water counter. Just wall everything and then just eat up. Ooh. Ooh. Don't go for Dragon Dance. Oh, of course. Be a two-shot or something, please. Oh, perfect. We should outspeed now, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, that fracture could have been a problem. Loudred, you should be fine. Well, actually, maybe not with that. Oh, we can take one hit, surely. Yeah, absolutely fine. That Weeping Bell could... Yeah, actually, that's very true. Weeping Bell could be our water counter. You're a ghost type again. So let's be smart about this. Lead with you, and then we should be able to just one-shot everything that you send at me. I don't have a water type for Surf anymore. That is a bit annoying. So this is... it is a scary house. Ooh. So, right, you stand outside and dance, little fruity boy. Might gotta use Lapras. Oh yeah, I still have Lapras. Oh, what's going on here now? It was a dark and stormy night many years ago. Lost, I arrived at this house and went inside. The lights would not turn on, so I fearfully looked around the house. Eventually, I made my way into the kitchen. There was no sign of anyone being there. I found the fridge, and when I opened it, a faint light leaked out. I could finally make out my surroundings, and I saw the faint outline of a man huddling in the corner of the room. I tried to tell him that I was lost, and I was hoping he'd let me stay until morning. But when I approached him, the man suddenly screamed, "Stay back!" I apologized and continued to plead my case. "Please, can't you help me?" "I'm not talking to you," he shouted. I'm not shouting. I looked at the man in surprise. When I did this, the man asked me, "Can't you see them? Behind you? A horde of faceless men." Okay, well, whatever. I've got a Mega Charizard. Send all the ghosts you want. If you don't, you might see something really scary. I'm going to send it. I'm sending it. You're not getting nothing from me. Send all the ghouls you want. No. See? Nothing. Just a con man, as always. I'm going back in, by the way. As soon as these guys leave, I'm going back in. You got any little ghoulies for me to fight? Right, why is my mic picking up the fan? There we go. Oh, still picking it up. We'll just turn it off for now. It's fine. Sure. Maybe something happens. No, okay. I was hoping Rotom would pop out the TV, but maybe it's not in this game. Alright, we made it to the next town. That was easy. That was nice. Nice quick route. I do like that. I've heard enough of stories now. Nothing happens, and I'm not a voice actor, so I'm not telling your stories for you. Alright, that's a team saved. Now you said, yeah, Leaf Stone for Victory Bell. I feel like I've got one. I've got one of basically every other one, so yeah, Leaf Stone, perfect. So when we find this gym, we should be pretty good. Just normal stuff, right? We are going to start stacking up these potions, just so then if we get caught out, we should be fine. You sell all them? Okay, yeah, sure. But for stupid money... right, let's find this gym before we start messing about with the team. What's this way? I have a height of 12 inches or less. No, I don't. Sorry. Can we use this well? No, okay. I could fish here, though. That guy's definitely... yeah, must be a Drake fan. I could probably fish there and find myself a Magikarp, right? Oh, here we go. What's she say? Fairy type Pokemon. Fighting, Dark, and Bug type moves are not as effective against them. And Dragon type moves are not effective at all. Okay, well. I was hoping you would tell me what is. What can you teach Charizard? Oh, see, no. It's alright, but you need, like, one of the other ones for it to work, right? Is this the gym? It is. Okay. I did not expect that to be the gym, but that's fine. Let's have a little look around first. A Gengar. Ooh. I mean, if I had a way of getting a Gengar, that would be awesome. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, sure. I'm guessing if you got like a max friendship Pokemon, they'll probably give you something. It's typically what happens. No, I don't. What are you saying? What is this? The Pokeball factory. Okay. Team Flares here. We've fully healed, so... Oh, this is going to be after the gym section, it's looking like. Completely useless to me, but fine. If I ever get short on money, I suppose that could help. There's probably hidden items here if I was using the dowsing machine, but I don't really care that much. Right, so we found the gym. So let's... Oh, there's one last house. I mean, I've known girls like you in the past. I only care about the size. No. I don't know what happens there, but I feel like it's probably a fight thing. Right, yeah, so we found the gym, so let's bring the team. So we want Victory Bell. So Fairy type. We basically just want to swap out Charizard. Oh, we need to find something for Swalot, whatever. Duosian probably. Yes, yeah, I mean, I want you to have a steel type. Have I got a steel type TM? Alright, steel, steel, steel. Might give you Venoshock as well. The slower the user compared to the torque. Yeah, so that's not great for that. That's good for Steelix, that's it, right? I mean, yeah, let's give it to Steelix then. He doesn't need 3 rock-type moves now, does he? Now, okay, ooh. Rock Slide is a lot stronger than Smackdown, but then Smackdown can go into Bulldoze. So, we're going to do this. Maybe it's the wrong decision, but it is what it is. Snorlax. Why can Snorlax learn like a bunch of special attacks, but it's just got a terrible special attack stat? That's just annoying. I don't think Nidokings is very good either, right? You are definitely a physical boy. Yeah. What's his ability? Rivalry. Does more damage to the Pokemon of the same gender. Okay, cool. So we need to Leaf Stone you. Hear me out. Duosion over Lucario. Yeah, actually, yeah, because Lucario doesn't have a Steel-type move, so it is pretty pointless in this coming fight. So yeah, that does work. That does work. And then also, by the time we get it up to the level cap for the gym, it should be fully evolved as well, actually. So, yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so the team is... not Charizard. Not Lucario. And not... Wait. Yeah, we've got Steelix, Nidoking, thing. Yeah, so yeah, just them two. Right, so I need Victory Bell. I need Victory Bell. There we go, and Swelot I already have, so that's fine. Boom, ba-da, ba-da, boom, 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 ba-da, ba-da, boom. And then, you are where? You are there. Oh, you can step on Steelix's toes for now. It's fine. Well, actually, I can probably shift you over a little bit, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Boom, boom. Lock them back in place. That's it. Right, yeah, cool. Right. Let's carry on. So, we need to get everyone up to at least level 40 before we even think about taking on the trainers in this place. I forgot what move you have. I don't need Acid Spray because I've got Toxic, right? Although... No, we just Toxic combo. Toxic Venoshock combo. Yawn if we need to. We can't get rid of Strength, so it's fine. Lowering your special defense is nice, especially by 2 stages, but yeah, I like that combo. I've got a good feeling about that combo. I also have no idea what moves this guy even has, so and Victory Bell might be one of those. It doesn't matter because I've done it now, and I'm not gonna reload a save because that would just be silly. But is Victory Bell one of those that doesn't learn anything? Gen 6. Oh no, it gets some grass moves, but way later on. So it doesn't get any poison moves. Yeah, I'm going to anyway. But I just wanted to see if it learned any moves on its own naturally. But yeah, Venoshock was going to go on Victory Bell anyway. Psychic, finally, there we go. 80 versus 90, same peep-it, yeah. Absolutely perfect, just getting rid of that. That's just a flat-out upgrade. Yeah, if we go... Oh, there's an iron move. That's very inaccurate, though. Whereas Gyro Ball is going to be strong because we are very slow. So it's probably going to work out to be stronger than Iron Tail. Now, gimme. On you. Right, let's see what moves you actually have. We've got Stun Sport, Acid, Knock Off, Sweet Scent. Well, we definitely don't need Sweet Scent. Yeah, I think I'll keep it on until everyone hits 41. But yeah, I'll definitely turn that off before we overlevel. It depends how many trainers there are that I have to fight. It might just be, you know, like 1 or 2 or something. Oh, God. It's going to be however many it takes me to find my way around this place, isn't it? Which typically what I do with these kind of teleports is just go to the closest one next to me. After the teleport, I just work it out from there. Somehow avoided her, didn't even try to. We're not going to be able to avoid her. That's fine. Well, let's test out these guys against some fairy types. I got a Slurpuff. Okay. And it is faster. But it does absolutely nothing. And we've got Liquid Ooze. Awesome. Didn't even know we had that. Yeah, so even without Toxic, that is very nice on this guy. To also as well combo this Venoshock, if this guy learned Toxic Spikes, that would be very nice. Because then, I mean, that was easy. We found her instantly. It is 42, right? Yeah. Cool. I thought it was going to take us a lot longer to find her, but never mind. Don't need block. I forgot what block does, but I know it's not exactly useful. And this should be evolving now, right? Yes. Alright, go on. You evolve. Where are you? You're number 3. Boom. It doesn't help that I've jammed you in between 2 big boys. But that should be big enough. Dizzy Punch. I don't mind that, actually. Well, it's only normal type. And we aren't exactly physically attacking, so I don't mind Dizzy Punch Bot on someone else. That's a good shout. I forgot they were even holding that, to be honest. And I think I've got a Mind Plate, haven't I? So I can just give them the Mind Plate. Well, I did have one. If I did remember to take it off the Meditate, I don't remember. I didn't. God damn it. Do I care enough to go get it? I'll tell you what I can do, actually. Give you the Poison Barb. There we go. I will go get it after this fight. Don't think I'm really going to need it here. I mean, it's a bit overkill, but let's just start at full health, you know? And let's do this. Okay, so 6th gym. First gym of the stream. Our first fairy gym as well. Let's see what we can do. So I, of course, am leading with Swellots because, well, makes sense. Marwile is Steel type. So I must have got a fairy typing in this as well, which means I'm actually useless against this guy. Charizard could have been useful here now then, actually. Shouldn't really be able to do anything to Thumper, and I mean, I could just try whittling it down. Well, now you're right. We are going to need to switch when this wakes up. Actually, while it's asleep, let's set up the Stealth Rock. There we go. Just for a bit of free damage on entry. Let's try and slow it down a bit for Snorlax. Well, even with a crit, actually, that didn't really do anything, so... we're super effective, and we're now faster. Okay. So even with the defense drop, that crunch is still doing nothing. So yeah, we don't even need to worry about bringing in Snorlax. There we go, Marwile down. Right, now it should be straight fairy types, right? Let's try a Gyro Ball. Now, Reflect is going to make this do less, but that's still solid damage, to be fair. Let's try another one. Yeah, that didn't do much. Right, that's going to push you into heal range. So we can send Mr. Blobby back in now, right? Oh, no, because it's got Psychic. That was very, very silly. Now I've just wasted that switch. Because I mean, I want to say he can survive one Psychic. Just about. Ooh, that was a bit closer than I wanted, but that now means you are now useless for the rest of this fight. Just sending David, right? Chest out. Let's test out our brand new Pokemon. Let's go for a future sight, I suppose. And to be fair, we can just wait for it to take itself out, right? That was a crit. Okay, I was going to say that did way too much damage. But Toxic is going to... It's faster, so I can't sit here and recover. Well, actually, so a crit did 80. Basically bang on. So we should be fine to recover, right? That was a crit, yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we heal more. You just take that damage, and then Toxic finishes you off. Yeah, so that's pretty solid. Pretty good, pretty good. Recover is a very nice move to have. I definitely should have been using it more often in previous runs. Let's just see what it's going to do. It's definitely going to be faster. And what did that do? About 50, 60? We were at 120, so yeah, unless this crits, we're fine. This guy isn't toxic, so I shouldn't really just be sat here stalling. Dazzling Gleam is not really going to do much to these guys. Yep, and then... I did solid that. To be fair, I could have just sat there and set them up. Let's try a Venoshock now. Oh, does she use 2 potions? More than likely. But I mean, we're fine, we're fine. Just hit it with a acid, try and whittle it down, potentially get a poison. We definitely need this instead. What did that do? That did about 30, I think. Doesn't matter, you're dead. That is Jim down, right? She only had the 3. Yes. Boom. Easy peasy. 6th Jim taken care of. Which means... we need to do a little one of these. And carry on. As the fairy badge, sure. Yeah, looks pretty nice. And Dazzling Gleam. To be fair, don't think that moves that even that good. So I wouldn't hold your breath on seeing that. I do want to find a good dragon type move for Charizard. But I'm sure that will come eventually. Alright, now that's taken care of, we're probably able to go check out the Pokeball. Yeah, okay. Pokeball Factory, come with us. Uh-oh. Dazzling Gleam is unironically one of the best fairy type moves. Ooh. We just countered her hard then. Because that move did not seem like one of the best. Or is it just that fairy type doesn't exactly have strong moves yet? Which would surprise me because they've had a fair few generations to get used to it by now. I feel like I kind of want to keep Steelix around for the fairy counter. So let's do one of these. go back into this again. No, not that. Do that. We just got rid of Nidoking, right, for Lapras, which I don't have yet. So, uno momento. Oh, speaking of, there's a footy game on at the minute, actually. Which might go up on the second monitor. Just so I can keep an eye on the score. Oh, this weirdo's back. You should play Pokemon Y because Americans only destroy. That doesn't even fucking make sense, lad. Sort your head out, then come back to the stream. So that's that one, and then we need we've got Reuniclus, we've got Snorlax, we've got Steelix, just Lucario, yeah. Not usually. He's popped in once or twice, but I think it's when his meds. He forgets to take his meds. He pops in. But he's getting pretty close to just getting blocked on YouTube, to be fair, because I don't really want to go around and start blocking people on YouTube. But at the same time, we do have a fairly chill set of chatters now. Pretty solid. So just keeping him away might be worth it. This is a fairly decent squad, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's probably easily one of the best squads I've had in any of these run-throughs so far. Yeah, I like it. And in case something terrible happens, we do have a pretty, well, a half-decent backup 6 as well, to be fair. So I'm not mad at this. While I'm here, I might as well get the Mind Plate off Meditite, right? There we go. You keep them because they're only going to be used for you two, so that's fine. Yeah, cool. Meditite, yeah, should be actually, to be fair. Once it evolves, definitely. Not an Eviolite. I want the Mind Plate. Didn't I just take that off? I'm confused. I could have sworn I just took that off. Medicham has a Mega Form. Oh, yeah. I think you said that earlier, didn't you? Or was it someone else? But yeah, someone did mention that before. If we do find its... if we do find its stone, then it'll definitely be joining the backups. Give that to you. I've got a fight plate or something, haven't I? Or something that's good for fighting types. Right, the black belt, yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh, but then that gets rid of your Mega Stone. So yeah, we don't want to bother with that. You've got Bulldoze, so we'll give you that. And I don't have a Mystic Water or anything, do I? No. So Lapras, you're just gonna have to like kind of just do as best as you can for now. Yeah, you said that about Steelix earlier, but I feel like someone in the previous stream also mentioned Medicham has a Mega Evolution. Someone must have, because I did know about it. But to be fair, I should have looked it up before this as well, actually, just to see what it looks like. Well, actually, no, I think some of the best part would be seeing it live. Neutral, yeah, you've got docile nature, right? Yeah, we've already checked you out when we caught you. Do you know what? It's a bit of a sleeper one, and it's definitely not regulation, but I do like Perish Song. Just for those, like, final Pokemon that, like, just won't go down. Just hit him with a Perish Song and then just trade out before you die, obviously. I quite like it. I know it's a bit of a rogue one, and it's probably a bit ratty of a play. Ooh, Ice Beam already. Goodbye, Body Slam. Yeah, we don't need Water Pulse either because we're about to teach it Surf, so yeah. And then Victory Bell technically also has a Mega. Oh, right, okay. But it's not in this game. A lot of Pokemon have Megas, don't they? I don't suppose you know, like, offhand, how many Pokemon in total have Megas? Oh my days. That doesn't seem fair. Salamence having a Mega does not seem fair. It's already goated. But I will gladly take it if I can find it. I might actually, after I end the stream tonight, go on Bulbapedia and just look up the items. Well, go through the pages up until wherever I am at the end of tonight. So I'm not spoiling anything for the future, but seeing if I need to backtrack and find some items. Because no doubt I've probably missed a bunch of stuff just by not talking to everyone. We've got Surf now. Can you please go on the water? I didn't teach it Surf yet. What am I talking about? Right, there you go. Yes, we can get rid of Water Pulse. Can I now go on the water, please? Oh no, it says no surf in there. Well, I want that item, so gimme. I can get it from here. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I couldn't tell you, but at least 100. So okay, so it's a fair amount to be fair. I thought they'd give like, you know, like a handful kind of megas. Where we go now? Pokeball Factory. Bad news, we can't get Mega Steelix. Okay, well, I mean, hey. We've got Mega Charizard, we've got Mega Lucario. We're fine for now. He won't let us inside the Pokeball Factory. How much you betting he'll let me in a minute? Sweet. Diversion. Let me in. No. Oh, that is a door. Okay. Alright. I'm about to show you, about to witness the power of Mega Charizard. Mighty Yenna. Oh. Okay, well, you kind of just stole my thunder there, I'll be honest. We'll save that for this guy. You are about to witness the power of Mega Charizard. Just pretend I didn't say that a second ago. And Mega Salamence also isn't here. Ah, okay, well, it's fine, it's fine. Turns out those two were only introduced in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Okay. Mega Fly. Mega Medicham isn't until post-game. Okay, well, I reckon we will be just fine with Mega Charizard, Mega Lucario. I reckon we'll do just fine, to be honest. Dig's not terrible. It's actually better than Bulldoze, but if they have Earthquake, I take massive damage. And there's nothing I really want to get rid of. Probably going to keep Bulldoze until we find Dig. Not Dig. Earthquake. A lot are until post game. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I suppose. They're probably trying to showcase Mega Lucario, and then whatever. Also, all three. Well, if what I'm about to say, theory-wise, is correct, then all three Kanto starters will have Megas. Then, yeah. Because I was going to say they probably want to showcase Mega Lucario and Mega starters. For your first actual playthrough, so they probably makes sense why they did it. Now, Levi as well. We did a bit of just an in-chat kind of poll about what game I move on to after this. Obviously, the choices are between Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, or just head straight onto Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think where we stand at the minute, it's like 3 people want Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and no one has asked for the Ruby remake. But I can't remember if you were here, so I thought I'll just ask you again, just in case. I say we go straight to Ultra. Yeah, so that's it. That is decided then. I think that's basically everyone who chats in this stream regularly has said Ultra Sun and Moon. Which is fine by me, because, you know, I do already have the hardcore Nuzlocke videos done of Hoenn, so just keeping it pushing through the generations is absolutely A-okay with me. I don't think I needed to fight this person, but I chose to fight this person. Just for another look at the bad boy. Oh, yes. Now, I'm intrigued. Because Shiny Charizard is black already. What is a Shiny Charizard X? Because he's already black. Or do they, like, invert it and turn it orange again? It's green and red. Alright, okay. I can't touch you. So that was a smart idea bringing me out, but it's fine. It's green and red. I'm going to look that up in a second. That could look pretty cool. I love Omega Ruby. It was my first ever Pokemon game. Oh, right, okay, fair enough. But we've already been to Gen... Yeah, exactly, yeah, perfect. That was kind of my thinking behind it as well, but you never know. Because as you say, well, from what you've said here, you know, there's a few Megas introduced there, so maybe people are super interested in seeing that, but I'm sure we can find all those megas in Ultra Sun and Moon as well. So it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Is this what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. But there's people left to fight. So let's fight. We won't see Mega Evolutions until the post-game agenda. Oh, that's a bit... That's a bit meh. You're poison type, so we can just hit you with a Psychic and you're done. Then they just aren't there for 8 and 9. So what? They introduced them for what? Like 2 generations and then just scrapped them? Because if they did that, that is a bit dumb. Is that what we're supposed to do? Maybe. It's been reversed. Yeah, so I definitely didn't need to fight this person. Oh, yeah, I just chose to. Haha. Suck it. I'm guessing we go in here. Okay, right, here we go. Come now, work for Team Flare. If you just help out, we wouldn't have to carry all these Pokeballs by ourselves, or with a contribution of 5 mil. Oh, we heard that number earlier. We heard that number earlier from one of the girls in the cafe. And who is she saving 5 mil to? Told you. Told you that Lysandra is bad news, folks. He was never tricking me with all his nice words. I think I've just cracked this case. Yeah, love. You're not going to be able to stop me, don't worry. Mitts, you know what? You changed my mind. You want to see Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire now? Okay, okay. However, in the most recent game, I was going to say Z to A then, but I have to stay true to myself. That is Z to A. They brought them back and added even more. Okay, that's pretty good. In Gen 8, they gave Charizard a brand new form for the gimmick, which I will not be saying the name of. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So Charizard's getting more love. Love to see it, love to see it. We really need to get rid of Growl. We need just a better move right there. Lapras is part Ice type, but also has Surf, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll go into Lizzo. And of course you burn me. Well, if I go to sleep, I just heal the burn, right? Yeah, awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, he's going for physical attacks, so the amnesia is not really that worth it. I am something of a genius myself, yeah. I have finally figured out Pokemon mechanics. Who thought it would take me, what, 6 generations? Just saying, Serene? I forgot what your name is. I cleared out this entire facility by the time you took out that one guy. I don't exactly think I even want you in this double battle. Let's just keep out of the way of the Manectric. Let's just fly. And hopefully that's dealt. Well, I'm actually also not even a flying type anymore, so the thunder doesn't even matter. Gen 7 is going to throw you for a loop, but I'm not saying anything about why. Oh, God. Well, at least you guys can sit here and just laugh at me when we come to that. Which, if going by the rate that we've got through this game, well, like especially today, the first 2 streams don't really count. They were kind of just a bit too slow. But if going by this rate, we'll probably be on Gen 7 by the end of next week. You know, granted the randomizer goes well. Because you never know. I could just get absolutely shafted in the randomizer. And I also might not even beat this run. I might severely mess something up in like the Elite Four or something. But I'm going to operate under the assumption that I'm going to be able to make it through this first time. Give me a Master Ball or a Big Nugget. I'm taking the Master Ball. All day. That's a free legendary some point in the game. He gave me both. But, oh. I was going to say, I thought he just gave me both and gave her nothing. I was going to say, that works for me. Alright, I didn't go in here. Oh. Just take a nice rest for... Oh, free heal. Nice. I mean, I didn't need it, but I'll take it. Typically, yeah, that's what I do, Levi. Unless Pokemon Black was different because I did about 3 or 4 attempts at the base run. I just kept failing. So then, just to keep the streams a bit more entertaining, a bit more fun for all involved, for me to play and for you guys to watch, I then started alternating between a randomized seed and the base run every now and then. And same with Black 2, because Gen 5 just Gen 5 kicked my ass. It was not fun to play towards the end, if I'm being honest. But typically, yeah, we try to do the base run first, just so then we learn the game, you know, all the story and everything. We learn it properly. And then the randomizers one's just for a bit of fun, really. Just because I think randomizers are like the more fun way to play Pokemon just anyway. But for brand new generations, yeah, we try to see the story as it's meant to be seen first. I also did not listen to a word of that hollow clip. Well, read a word of that, so I don't even know what I'm supposed to do now. Team Flare's knocking about though. Oh no, that's just the guard from before. Anyone got any ideas where I'm supposed to go? Oh, there's this. I didn't go this way, did I? Yeah. So yeah, we'll just crack on this way. Yeah, we just carry on. Route 15, brand new routes, brand new Pokemon. I tried surfing on that pond, and we can't because it says here. Yeah, there's a sign saying no surfing, and then I've got a Pokemon that knows surf, and it won't let me do anything. I did already try that, Levi. Because I was going to try and catch a Magikarp, but it's fine. Alright. I mean, I didn't actually even see that guy there, so yeah. You did actually surprise me. Well done. Quagsire. I mean, Levi's severely underleveled. I should have probably got him up to level before we carried on. We'll try David. This poor kid in the chat can't even put real sentences together. Attention ability is not a sentence. Bless you. I know, words can be hard for some people. It's alright. Did I? I just hit myself, didn't I? Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, and then you flinch. Well, Beartic, you are now dead. Yeah, I know, Levi. Just he's a special little goblin, isn't he? Mitz, I think he's beyond help, mate. Don't even bother. That was a crit, okay. I was going to say that did way too much damage. That's a very good point, Mitz. But I just assumed water type. Well, pot water type probably has water move. But, yeah. Seeing as he switched, that is probably, that's probably the correct play. But, Mitz, you've been watching long enough. You know I'm not great at these games. And you were definitely watching during Gen 5, so you know I'm not good at these later gens. Right, let's actually get our encounter for this route. So, here we go. It is a Murkrow. Okay. Horde of Murkrow. No shiny. Okay. I mean, this is overkill, but I'm doing it. Because why not? It's fun. Oh, see, yes, Mitz. I'm glad someone has got a better memory than me in this game. Which Murkrow are we feeling? I'm thinking last one on the left. Just getting a good vibe from him. Her. Which one is it? Her, yeah. Oh, I have thought of a good thing though. If you get, well, it depends what Pokemon you can get in hordes. But say if you can get like Horde Sandile, you can then pay attention during the intro, and you can suss out which one's got a Moxie ability. And like I say, depending on what Pokemon are able to be hoarded, you can probably, you know, fish out a decent ability. But I don't. Oh god. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't know which one it was going to go for because I hit an empty space. But I don't think Murkrow gets anything crazy ability-wise, so... anyone's fine. I'm going to let it take itself low with Rocky Helmet. Of course, you're now not going to hit me, are you? That's right, I'll just spam amnesia. It's fine. Alright, this might take a minute. Oh, yes, good point, good point. I don't think I've found a Duskstone yet. I think that's one of the, like, basically only evolution stone I haven't found yet. But I could be wrong. I could have picked one up and just forgot about it. I'm still kind of keyed into like Gen 5 mechanics. So I see Duskstone as a Chandelier type of item. Half health should be fine to start chucking Pokeballs. We'll just get rid of these last few normal ones. First try. Awesome. Speaking of as well, actually, I did also say earlier I was going to chuck up the Spain game just to keep an eye on the score, but I forgot to do that as well. And we are probably deep into the second half now, right? It kicked off at 8, I believe. What are we going to name you? Oh, here we go. Because one of his ad-libs, or no, he's got a song called Murky, so there you go. There's it's not Stormy, it's Stormzy. God damn it. Oh well, it's fine. 1-1. Okay, okay. Alright, before I forget again, let's level you up to the team. Aurora Sphere, hello. It is special. We are more special attacker, surprisingly. I don't know what stats improve in the Mega Evolution. I probably should have checked that last time I was on. Well, we just get rid of Metal Sound for now, actually. But that is... There we go. We've got a physical and a special fighting move now, so... That's nice. Right. One of these are going to be trainers, right? No? Okay. You have ghost types. Or psychic types, apparently. Okay. Either or is fine. I just hit you with a future sight, and then I'm going to recover and just sit here and wait for you to take that. Right. Future sights should kill now. Yep. Uh, 45. Well, level cap's 48. We do have some time. There's definitely trainers in these. Yeah. The trouble is, I'm guessing there's going to be items in these as well, so I'm just going to have to work my way through them. Watchog, I've not seen you for a while, bro. I forgot I'm asleep. I should just send in Lucario, but I've kind of... Well, you've just decided it. I was going to say I'm too stubborn to switch out now, but... We're switching. It's fine. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, that went down fast. You were never surviving that, mate. Right, this is actually a bad matchup, but I do want to check his stats. And a Swoobat's definitely not going to kill me, so. Especially if you're not even going to not even going to attack. Yeah, what do you become? I mean, they're both pretty square, so. Yeah, Aurora Sphere is still a good move to have on this guy. This will be the debut of Lapras, though. This next gym is Psychic. Okay. We'll bring the Fossil Pokemon because he should learn Crunch by then. And Evolve, I think. Steelix could have Crunch here as well if I had taught it that. Yeah, we'll figure something out for that. This would have been a great gym for Greninja. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it gets the Dark typing as well, doesn't it? We've also now got the Murkrow. So if I've got a Dusk Stone, that could be useful as well. Oh, still Seadra. It's not even a Kingdra yet. I mean, we're still doing good damage. Twister does nothing, so yeah, we're fine. And a nice crit to finish you off. Nice. Skill swap. No, right? I forgot what that move does, but still don't want it. I am tempted to go for a Chaos Belly Drum combo. Belly Drum, Rest, Sleep Talk. Why do I think that's an incredible combination? But then I could also Sleep Talk myself back into a Belly Drum and drop my HP back to half, right? Or does Belly Drum stop working after the first turn? Because this could be a hell of a combo. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're going for sweep tactics now. I did want to... Mid-fight, talking about that Murkrow did remind me. Do I have a Dusk Stone? No. Okay. Well, I mean, we could bring Murkrow for death fodder, I suppose, for potential chip, like some chip damage kind of thing. Water types. We'll just go into Lizzo. Let's actually test this Belly Drum tactic against a wild Pokemon. Pokemon. Floatzel won't be able to take me down from half health anyway. And then we rest. Oh! Oh, that was a crit, okay. Oh, if both of those crit, that could have actually been a bad time, you know. Let's see, A, if he will use it, and B, if it does actually work. He went for rest. Okay, well, that doesn't help. Because if it still cuts my HP in half, but doesn't give me any stat benefits, this was probably a bad combination. I mean, that doesn't... I mean, that's how we want the combo to go, but... doesn't actually give me much information there. A Dawnstone till post-game. Do we need a Dawnstone? Or did you write Duskstone and it just auto-corrected to Dawnstone? Yeah, I knew there'd be items in these. Yeah, most belly drum users hold a citrus berry. Yeah, but if I've got rest, I don't need to worry about that. I wrote Dusk and it auto-corrected. Okay, so the Hunch Crow thing is just out the way. So we will just use that as potential chip damage and then just death fodder. What the hell is this place? I want over there. Stones can be grinded infinitely through prizes in super training. Oh, okay. That's this thing, isn't it? Yeah, super training. What does super training do, though? Someone did explain it, like, in the game. They said it just makes your Pokemon stronger, so... But it doesn't really say how. Didn't know these were stepping stones, to be honest. I thought they were just blockades. Think it boosts IVs. Oh. Oh, that is useful then. Oh, maybe I do some off-stream super grinding. Alright, can you just chill out, yeah? I don't need a pair of keys coming at me. Yeah, it's for IV trading. Oh, yeah, maybe we do then. Alright, this is probably a double battle, right? Just, I mean, I've got potions. Why not use them? Trying to make it through these areas, like, without using potions is just... doesn't make sense. I've got the money to buy more. I've got loads of them already. We might as well use them. Alright, we'll take you two out. These are either both psychic, or one actually might be a fairy type. Yeah. That flower is a fairy type. I still don't have a steel type move on Levi, which would be nice by now, but... even like something just like a simple bullet punch might be nice. Just something. Just switch out Lucario, just in case. That Shadow Ball did a surprising amount. Just focus one of them down at least. And then we can deal with this. That was a crit. Okay, I was going to say. Alright, you now actually finally wake up, guaranteed. Just go. Oh, Shadow Ball, that was a terrible idea. What am I doing? Stop clicking things so fast and actually think for a second. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. I think Drifbloom's ghost type, isn't it? We now survive at least one more Shadow Ball, unless it crits, obviously. This does have the potential for Aftermath, actually. Don't have it. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. What's it? Okay, okay. Because, yeah, that could have been bad. If that had Aftermath, we would have lost Reuniclus then. Right, let's actually try to pay attention to this kind of stuff. Yeah, you're not tricking me anymore, mate. You want 5 mil from people. Aftermath. Oh, okay. Does it? Oh, okay. I thought it was just anything that, you know, that kills. I didn't know it was only physical. Oh, wow. We were never worried then. We were never in danger. Discount Pikachu. Get sat on. What the hell is this? Aromatisse. Yeah, we should probably take off the XP share now. Do we just sack off Smackdown for Stone Edge? I feel like we do, right? It is less accurate, but I think it's time to say goodbye to Smackdown. To be fair, we've got Ice Beam from Lapras to deal with any flying types that we need to. So, yeah, Smackdown isn't as vital anymore. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We'll just fight you. Take the XP share off. I need to remember that after this fight. I should know Litwick's typing by now. It's not just a pure fire type, is it? It's Pot Ghost. I've used this guy enough times. I should know his typing off by heart by at this point, but what the hell is that? What the hell move was that? I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Just because I knew the Psychic would finish it off. But a mirror match. No one's got... Oh, why is that? I should have taught Thumper Crunch, to be honest, but... We'll just go into King. It's fine. Yeah, I knew Reuniclus would be able to tank anything a damn Litwick was going to throw at me. If it was a Chandelier, I probably wouldn't have. I'll just go for a fly, I suppose. Right, yes. Take off XP share. Yeah, this new XP, the way try that again. The new way XP shares work is quite handy for these kind of runs. I mean, I'm still using a fair amount of rare candies, but nowhere near as much as I was beforehand. I'm guessing I need strength, right? I forgot who even has strength. Swirlot, right? Lost Hotel. Technically a new area, right? Alright, let's go, you little punk. Punk guy Sid. Well, this is a terrible matchup. Back into the king. Hit it with the fly. We don't even need to Mega Evolve. Okay, we probably should have, though. Oh, we got a Shaw Drake. Back into Lizzo. Rough Skin versus Rocky Helmet. Who's going to win? Oh, spoiler alert, it's going to be me because I have heals. Don't flinch me. Alright, good. Probably, but I've kind of resigned Lizzo to be my water counter at this point. Why am I should have been using Sleep Talk, but it's fine. It's fine. We might have actually got unlucky and landed on a belly drum, so I'm going to say this was strategy. Definitely bringing in Lucario now, though. Although he is not exactly full health. But one Aurora Sphere should kill this. Yeah, I love how fast their health goes down. Like, it's like they just don't have a chance of surviving. Right, let's see what we can find. No, sneaky. I didn't see you two. Who've we even got up front? Lizzo and Levi. Right. I mean, I know Garbodor is poison. So Bulldoze is great. But then also, so is Reuniclus. And I don't know what type in Pangoro. I don't actually know what type you are. If you're fighting type, that's great. If you're dark type, not so great for your Reuniclus. It's both. Okay, right, well. It doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. Doesn't even matter. And then Bone Rush, I suppose. Why not? Didn't even need to use Reuniclus. Just Mega Lucario. Absolute champion. Yeah, using Mega Lucario might be a little too easy, but... Dude, kid. I just think we ain't got no style. You're getting a million years ahead of... Alright, so you... whatever. I don't even think there's... Oh, I was literally just about to say, I don't even think there is Pokemon in here, but there clearly is. Pawnyard. I mean, we're fine, right? That's pretty good. You will chip away a bit more of your own health if this doesn't catch you. Never mind, we called it first try. Right, who was the guy that raided me before? Something scoundrel, wasn't it? We'll just go scoundrel. I forgot what his first name was, so we'll just go scoundrel. That's another dark type. Oh, is this dark type? I thought it was just a steel type. Yeah, right, fine. Alright, let's just get out of here. Ah, there's the dark. We're probably not going to be able to run away from this guy with Snorlax, but at the same time, he might just kill himself on me. There we go. Yeah, let's just get out of here. It's Steel Dark. For some reason, I had it in my head that it was a Steel type as a baby, and then it goes Steel fighting. Don't ask me why. But also, I don't think I've ever used one, so... Your future is secure if you join Team Flare. Yeah, I wouldn't get into pyramid schemes if I was you. Alright, we've reached the new town. Here is Loverboy. Oh, pardon me. Do you remember the Pokemon Lysandra mentioned in the calf? No, to be honest. Oh, Xerneas. Okay. Resembled the letter X. Well, there you go. There's the reason for the game name. Gives life's energy to plants and Pokemon. And makes them full of vitality again. I thought Celebi was like the regenerating Pokemon. But well, I suppose that's actually only the forest. Because I know in one of the movies it like it brings like a forest back to life or something, doesn't it? There was another encounter on the south route. That's Route 16. Oh, okay. I'll go back in a sec. The game ended 2-1. Yeah, it's more time travel, yeah, but... Or maybe I'm just taking too much from the film that it's in. Where it, like, dies, comes back to life, and then regenerates a forest or something. And maybe that's just a film thing. 2-1 Spain. Ah, okay, well... Well, hopefully... well, that means... Doesn't that mean it's France versus Spain now? And then it's probably going to be England versus Argentina, I think. France v Spain actually isn't a bad matchup. Like, either one of them going out, I'm fine with. Just stock up on the potions. Right, we healed everyone. We'll rebuild the team for the gym after. Well, we need to go find Route 16, which is not this way. It's back through this way. I hope Spain beats France because I don't like France. Yeah, me neither. Route 16. I need strength though. For un momento, lo siento, lo siento. Seeing as we're talking about Spain. Even though I think that might be Italian. I don't know, it's one of them. They're very similar languages. Who's got strength? You do. Lapras, you can take a back seat for a second. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it was also while I was watching the France game yesterday, day before. I want to say yesterday. Well, while I was watching the French game yesterday as well, I just don't like how Kylian Mbappe in that play. Like, I know it's part of football now. It's inevitable that people play for the foul. I'm not doing a sky battle, not a chance. I was warned against these very early on in the run. I know it's part of the game and how people play now, but they play too much for the foul, and it's just annoying. I suppose, yeah, let's just find our Pokemon, right? Right, it is a fungus. Oh, okay, well, I mean, no, I could have just skipped this one, to be honest. I don't even know how I'm going to hit this without killing it. The King in the Rain, Flame Charge won't do too much, right? I just don't like France in general. Yeah, me neither. But I mean, there's a reason for that with the British, at least. I don't know why. I don't know what America has beef with France for, or if it's not an American thing, it's just you personally, which is fine. More hate to the French. I am not going to turn away. Back in a few, yeah, no worries. I'll still be here. Probably plugging away at this damn mushroom. Well, you've healed enough where another one won't kill, right? Yeah. Let's probably put you... Well, that's good. That's annoying. I don't have... Yeah, I probably should upgrade to Ultra Balls at this point, but it is what it is. I don't even want this guy, to be honest. There we go. Right. Shit Pokemon gets named after a shit person in the chat, so where is that guy gone? What was it? What was its name? There we go. And this is another fodder Pokemon for the gym. So at least now I've got a free switch in later on. Just in case the gym gets a bit hairy. That's a free death for me. Right, so let's locate the gym and then let's build the team and then let's go take them out. That's a windmill, that's not a gym. Oh. Free big root, nice. Although I don't think Victory Bell has any life-stealing moves, but you never know. Alright, where the hell's the gym? The gym might not even be in this town, actually. I might just be... what's the word? Jumping ahead. Okay, that was pointless. I thought I was going to take me somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't look like the gym is in this town, so never mind. We'll just keep plodding along with the team. Just keep pushing forward. Without our friendly Mama Swine, you won't be able to go over to Route Photo, but I'm seeing the shop by something in the Frost Cavern. Okay. So where do I find that? I don't know. I'm lost. I'll figure it out. This is a child's game. We should be fine. Can't be that hard, right? Do you give me any clues? Frost cavern. Right, well, where's that cavern then? Do I have to swim to it? It doesn't look like it. Probably crossing the very obvious bridge is probably where I need to go. Right, so this is another route. Probably find ourselves an ice type. Something in the frost cavern. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We do need to kind of... I haven't done a gym yet in this stream, have I? Oh yeah, I did the fairy gym. I do want to get this next gym done before 11 o'clock. No, I'm not fighting you, Sky, but I do have a Mega Charizard. That probably would carry me. But it's the only flying type I have, so we're not doing them. Yeah, because I do want to get this second gym done. I didn't think you'd fight me. Before we end the stream, just so then tomorrow what we can hopefully do is just bang out the last gym and the Elite Four all in one stream. And then we can start the randomizer. Alright, let's go into the cavern. Let's see what our next Pokemon will be. Haha, I knew there'd be something hidden. Not that thing is actually very useful for me. Alright, little Raichu, bless you. I mean, there's just nothing you can do to this guy, right? No, he just tried to twerk at me, but that's not going to save you, I'm afraid. Golduck could be a problem. Yeah, if I still had a Lapras, then it would be kind of okay, but I forgot to switch him back in. You've just killed yourself, right? Yeah, well done. Marowak is fighting type. No, ground type. Yeah, so once again, Lapras would have been helpful here, but, well, actually, it is part ice type, so wouldn't have been too helpful. But Surf still would have been nice. That took me down to 79 in 2 hits. So it's doing about 45-ish. So yeah. We outspeed anyway, who cares? Never mind. Doing math for no reason. No, you've not missed anything yet. We just made our way into the cavern. Frost cavern. And we're just trying to figure out what we need to do to get back on track for the next gym. Free ice heal. Nice. Seems to be a hole there. Oh no. Just map design. Looks like we avoided a double battle. Nice. I want to say there's an encounter here. Yeah, I've yet to run into anything here. But trying to keep my eyes out for one. You can also walk diagonally. Yeah, but whenever I touch the joysticks, it automatically puts the skates on, which I don't like. So I just kind of... it's probably going to go for another payback, right? Which means I'll just go into Levi. He should be fine. Fighting v fighting. Mine's mega, yours isn't. Oh! What? Levi? Whoops. I should have went into King straight away, to be fair. Is Mega Lucario just pure steel type or something? Because I don't think a Drain Punch... No, it's still fighting steel. Just that. That's just that powerful. Okay. Well... this run just got that little bit harder. We'll figure something out. We should be alright. Here's our encounter, finally. And it is a Beartic. I mean, I actually already have an ice type. Well, part ice type at least, so. This isn't actually, like, super important, but. That's actually just done. That's put you perfect. Paralyzed and basically in red. Cool, there we go. How are the two yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's me. It's me. These games hate me. And I'm also bad at them. I don't even know what I'm going to call this guy. It could be named after the Arctic Monkeys, but I just don't know any of the band members' names, so you can just be Monkey, and it can just confuse people. Stay out of my way. Bomb Snow has a Mega Evolution, and I could have got it here as well. Okay, well, that's a bit of a bummer. what's going on? Come on now. Okay, I've trapped myself. I've damn near soft locked myself then. Just by being an idiot. Even a pillar swine I would have taken, to be fair. A mama swine is pretty good. We're just going to avoid all the fights we can now. Let me heal before anything happens. Speaking of a bomber snow. Alright, little Timmy is just going in guns blazing. That's fine, I'll save you. This is how you get the stone. Okay, cool, yeah. Fine, fine, fine. Mean look. I didn't really plan on switching out anyway, to be honest. Not against a Golbat anyway. Probably still faster even parallel. Oh, no. Right, we've lost the Lucario, which is absolutely devastating. I do still have a Salamence in the backup, which is not going to be at the level for this gym. I think it evolves at level 50. Might be 45, but I want to say 50. So not actually that useful for the next gym. But it will be in use for the Elite Four at least. Foul play. We are very powerful, so that was very strong. But you are now dead. You had one Pokemon. You're an admin and you had one Pokemon. You are shocking. You see the Golbat isn't a Crobat because these guys. Yeah, that's what I did like in what is it now? I think Platinum. Like one of the bad guys in there does have a Crobat, a Golbat, and then it eventually evolves into a Crobat. So it's like, okay, well, you're not good to the planet, but you are good to your Pokemon at least. So I've got to fight this thing now, right? I think it's Platinum. If we just Mega Evolve and... Actually, no, because Flame Charge is weak. Oh, we don't even need to fight you. Never mind. Cool. Alright, so we can just get out of here now. Carry on to the next route, which is another Pokemon we can find. Well, another Pokemon we can catch anyway. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do that. Goodbye, Lucario. Sorry, my friend. That's the only dead one, right? Yeah. And Swellot's not even really supposed to be on the team, so... we've got a Nicki Minaj. It's probably more Cardi B these days, actually, but... Yeah, I'm sorry, Levi. I will avenge you. Your death won't be in vain. Hopefully, anyway. I can walk diagonal. Yeah, I don't even need to do it with the joystick. Okay. The analog stick. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, Right, is this the way out? Yeah, cool. Right, back down here. What joke, Dan? I don't know, sorry, I might have missed one. I might have missed one, but I can't see anyone. Oh, that cut. Oh, okay, yeah. Right, so that way should be open now. Let's just go rebuild the team a little bit. Can't believe I've lost one of my megas. My own fault. I should have sent. I should have sent Charizard in straight away anyway. But it is what it is. Right, for this next gym, we're gonna want you. And what's the next gym again? Psychic. So we do want Hunch Crow. Well, we won't have a Hunch Crow, but we'll take Murkrow, Pawniard, and something else later. We'll take Lapras. There we go. So we need to change. Actually, before we do that, we're going to get everyone up to level because that Tyrant might evolve. So we can just head on and stick its new sprite straight on. I think someone said in the chat yesterday, or no, a couple days ago, there's Crunch. Okay, that's going to come in beautifully now. The other day said this guy evolves in the 30s, so he should evolve before the next gym. Oh, you'll port Dragon type as well. I forgot about that. Now, Dragon Claw is just stronger than Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is nice if something starts trying to set up, but it's also negative priority. So if I don't predict it's going to set up in time, it's still going to sweep. It needs to be daytime for this guy, though, doesn't it? That's what I needed to do. This guy needs to be daytime. So let's leave your levels for a second. Just do a quick one of these. Whoops. What happened there? I don't know. Game will be back in a second. System. No, where is it? Time. There we go. Change to about 2 o'clock should be fine, right? Ignore that. Go there. Keep all the poison types far away. Yeah. That is the plan. That is the plan. All right, let's also go out to make sure it is actually daytime. Yeah. I can't say I do know Hollow Knight, to be fair, Dan. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I couldn't tell you why. There we go. Here's the evolution. Here it is, big boy. Got ourselves a T-Rex. Do we just sack off Charm now? Might still come in handy. But I also think... Yeah, no, we don't need Thrash. I've got Thrash on something else, right? I've got that on... No, not Snorlax. Something else has got Thrash. I think Nidoking, actually. 45, that's good enough, right? Right, so... who do we need to change? We need to change... No, we've got Lapras. It's just Dan, right? Yeah. And I don't know if I even downloaded this guy. Yes, I did. Cool. Right. Okay. Open you. Oh, you're far too small. 1 second. You're a T-Rex. You deserve some respect. Let's make you a big boy. That is the team, right? Charizard, Reuniclus. Yeah. Cool. Right. I didn't know what you were saying then, Levi, yeah. No, he's not very charming, but he'll get the job done. Right, now I need to go back to Route 17. And then the Barnyard and the Murkrow should come in handy. At least for some damage. Alright. In this next gym. Right. A Sneasel, also a dark type. Thank you very much. Sneasel is pretty weak. I think I let it chip itself down, right? Because I think even... I think even a non-boosted flame charge probably would have killed him then. A challenge when you name a Pokemon a chatter, they have control of that Pokemon. That is... We would need a lot more chatters. But yeah, that's definitely a challenge I would try. Because then all the blame also as well. The blame then is not on me. It's on you guys instead. I don't want to really use Sleep Talk just in case we end up hitting a body slam and killing. Oh, is there a Mega Sneasel? Well, no, not Sneasel. A Mega Weavile. Well, I mean, that's a shame. But it's alright, it's alright. We'll make it work with just the King. It's the only Mega we need, baby. Needs ready to go. Oh, it can't evolve at all. Oh, Jesus. Damn it. And this guy also is not hitting itself. Can you please just chip away your own health? Alright, thank you. Why did that not do any damage? I might have to just try something that's gonna be not effective against it, at least, as it's not going for a physical move now. This should be fine, right? You are ice type. Ice beam is not gonna kill. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Right. So we'll get you caught. This is Sneasel pure ice, or is it still ice dark? Because I can still at least potentially use it in this next gym. Even if it's just for like a free switching on something else. Because it is very frail, so I'll probably have to lead with this. I think it's Ice Dark. Yeah, I think so too. But just double checking. Okay, right, well. I don't want you that much. Whoa! Oh my god, are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me, man. Right, well now I have to catch you. Why is it all falling apart at the end? Alright, do you mind just not doing stupid damage? Sending Thumper. Why is Game Freak against me? We were having such a nice smooth ride. I should try a timer ball. It's been so many turns now. There we go. I don't even want this guy now. Why have you just killed Lapras? Yeah, I think that's a good name actually, Dan. That's going to be your name, but we're going to give it a bit of flair. Oh, killer. I don't know how Sneasel does that much damage. That is absolutely shocking. Just put Dan up front, I suppose. All right, let's just get to the next gym. What about Silk Song? Nope. Alright, doing that was pointless, apparently. I'll tell you what as well. We've got our encounter now. We'll just use this Max Repel first. And then let's just get through here at this point. Yeah, I know for a fact Snorlax can, but it's just not a great move for it, is it really? Can you not get up there? I can. Right, sweet. Yeah, so yeah, I can still surf around if I need to, but this time I challenge you to a battle in front of the gym. So, okay, right, let's go rebuild the team before we run into her again. Who the hell are you? Of Dexio, sure. He knows about the legendary Pokemon. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we're still yet to get the legendary Pokemon. So that will give me a nice little boost in power. So when we find that, that'll be fine. Oh yeah, I need to actually... Goodbye, Lapras. You are a pretty good Pokemon. I do like you, but not good enough, it seems. Goodbye, my friend. Right, so for this gym, we want all the dark types, right? But I do also want to go fight, what's her name first? So let's go fight her first, and then we can build the psychic specific team. Because I know half of the dark types that we're going to bring aren't even that strong, so they're just going to be used for free switches in, basically. And then we're just going to have to rely on Dan's crunches, basically. Which should do incredible damage because of its ability. So I'm hoping he should realistically probably carry us through this. But it's just one of them. Yeah, maybe we'll find another water type. Well, I mean, yeah, I could actually fish in some spots and find ourselves a Gyarados, which also learns Crunch. So it's probably worth doing now. Maybe. But let's fight this. Let's fight this woman first. But I want another memory of your. Why? Sure. What does this do? Oh, that's all. You're absolutely pointless, love. Leave me alone. Is this the gym? That's definitely the gym, right? Oh, no. That's a crazy rock, though. Yeah, I didn't catch anything there. I haven't caught some things in a few places, to be fair. So hopefully at least one of those places has a Magikarp. Can I find this damn Alright, there's the gym. Right. The level cap is 48. We definitely need to level up Victory Bell. Ambret and Shallow. Right. Well, I've got a Pokemon that can fly, so we can quickly go and do them in a minute. 46. She should be. I'm guessing Serena's not going to be at the level cap, so this should be an okay level. And then yeah, we'll go get our Gyarados. Problem is the gym leader has a Slowbro, which is Water Psychic, right? So yeah, I knew a Fake Out was coming, but it's fine. Is it faster normally? It is. But it doesn't really do much. Yeah, so that's Water Psychic. So Gyarados should be basically a perfect counter. Well, essentially a perfect counter. Have anything to block its water moves. Psychic moves might be an issue, but we just go for a fly. We don't need to bother with Flame Wheel. Oh my god. As if Gyarados needed a Mega. Well, I mean, that seals it then. We're definitely going for Gyarados then. Now, but then Flamethrower is quite good, right? Alright, it's about time we got rid of Growl. I know I don't need... Flame Charge is pretty bad. We want a better physical fire move like Fire Fang, but... we now also have Flamethrower if we need it. We also finally have a water counter. It's also changed the time back as well on the PC because I've just looked down and it says 2 o'clock. And I got really confused for a second then. That's again post-game. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be post-game? Also, why am I nearly dead? Alright, come on, David. Dan. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Dan. You need to stay off the sugar. Have I told you about eating blue Smarties? Alright, there we go. Yeah, hey, it's all the food colorings in the blue. They do bad things. Oh, Absol, Dark type. Would be great to have Lucario right now. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I got Lucario killed, man. I mean, he's fighting type, so he wouldn't have actually been useful in this gym, but still would have been nice to have just in general. Just go for Stone Edge, I suppose. That was a crit, okay. And we are now faster, so... Okay, no, it was a speed tie, apparently. Or maybe Bulldoze has negative priority. I don't know. Alright, that's you dealt with. Let's go get our Gyarados. Oh, the red ones. That's basically that's crack cocaine in a candy or sweet form. All right, let's go get our flyer. And let's go get our Gyarados. Yeah. If we lose, I mean, if we lose Charizard, I'm gonna reset. I'll be honest. But yeah, we need to keep basically all of these guys right now. And then the only real like extra power boost we're gonna get later on is when we find that legendary eventually. But then also, I don't know if the legendary is any good. Right, so Mitts, where have we missed again? Where was it? Doobie-doobie-doo. Yeah. Azure Bay, Amberette, and Shallow. Let's check one of them. Charizard has Fly. Of course it does. Why do I keep forgetting that I gave him Fly? Alright, there's Shallow. Let's go. Let's go here first. Oh, wait, hold on. Doesn't the fossil count as this town's encounter? Yeah. Yeah, so we've actually got our encounter for this town. So it's just Shallow we're missing and the bay, which I've already forgot what the bay is, to be honest. It is a gift Pokemon, but I tend to just go off like what it says in their trainer card. So, you know, met at X location, then that's the Pokemon for that location. So I'm just kind of hoping we can guarantee... Blah, 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 blah. We'll try that again. I'm just kind of hoping we can guarantee a Magikarp. Which I'm not sure if we actually can, but... Let's have a look, actually. Technically cheating, but I mean... I'm way past this section of the game, so it's not the end of the world. What are we looking for? We are looking for Shallow City. Available Pokemon. Can't even get a Magikarp here, so that is pointless. If I can get a Magikarp in Amberette, then maybe I sack that off. Oh, I can get a trade. Wait, what? Oh, if I trade a Gyarados, I can get a Magikarp in the town. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we can't get one there. I don't think I can get Magikarp. So we might have to just send it with those other ones. Yeah, there's no Magikarp. Not that I'm seeing, anyway. Pokemon X, Magikarp. Route 3, Route 22, and Parfum Palace. Well, I've got a Route 3 Pokemon. I've not been to Route 22 yet. I don't even know where that is. And Parfum Palace, that's this place, right? No, that's Tower of Mastery. Palace is where we got the Mega Stone, I believe. No, that's where we got the Mega Stone. I don't know. Let's just see where Route 22 is. That is past here. Yeah, it's way past where we can go yet, anyway. Oh, no. Hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. Xerneas had to be banned in a few competitive formats. Okay, well then, hopefully then that is an absolute powerhouse. Not this way. Well, is it this way? No. It's to the right of this town, but I just need to find the way out. Route 22. There we go. Oh, wait. I've definitely already caught a Pokemon here, haven't I? Yeah, Azure Bay doesn't have a Magikarp, though, I'm saying. I've caught a Pokemon. Right, okay, right. There's no Gyarados, right. We're just going to send it at this gym, then. Forget the encounters, let's just go. I remember going to this route, so yeah, I definitely either caught a Pokemon here or killed something here. Because I remember going to that route early on. All right, there's the gym. So the level cap's 48. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to bring... I know they're weak. But I want to bring at least one of these. Probably you. For just a free switching, to be honest. You two are useless here. You're even more useless. I was going to say maybe we bring a grass type for the Slowbro, but both my grass types are part poison, so that is a no-go. Yeah, maybe we just have to send it at this gym. Just hope Dance Crunches are enough to get us through most of the team, and then we just figure out, well, how do I deal with Slowbro, actually? Slowbro, I can probably... Something's got Toxic, right? Oh, yeah, but it's a poison type, so it would just be dead on in entry. I was going to say I could Toxic it and then just try and switch around to stall it out, but... I mean, I might get the Toxic off, but I am definitely dead as soon as I do that. Steelix is going to be useless here, so... Drop you off as well. You're not Salamence yet, right? You are level 50, I'm pretty sure. Let's just double check. I am like 99% sure this is a level 50 evolution, but in case it's 45 for whatever reason, we will get you up to level. Because I also feel like this learns crunch as well. We do have a plus special attack in nature, so eventually we will be a stronger special attacker. So what's the plan here? Yeah, we're just going to have to wing it. Pawnyard is probably our best bet in the long run because he can actually evolve. That's true. So maybe we sacrifice Weavile instead. That's probably a better shout. I guess maybe yeah, but it's a male one, so we can't even get a Vesper Queen. And it is 50. Okay. Well, I'm halfway through doing it now, so I might as well finish. Looks like we are going to go over the 11 o'clock time, but that's fine. We'll do this gym anyway. I'm not just going to tease everyone and just go, oh, we're at the gym, but you're going to have to come back tomorrow for it. Although that would be a good way to get viewers to come back. But you guys seem to come back no matter what, so I'm not going to do that to you. Embargo stops items, so that could be useful in a gym, but who cares? Just solid defense might come in handy. It's better than scary face, I suppose. Dan, you might be about to be the little brother that puts the team on its back. So... yeah, I think we sacrifice Weavile over Pawnyard. Because, yeah, there is some later utility for this guy. All the poison types are useless. Steelix is useless for the Slowbro. But then Slowbro, I don't know, I might just go... I don't know. We'll take the Murkrow as well. Because Shalgon's not going to be useful here either. We'll take the Murkrow, and then at the very least, there are 3 switches in then. Yeah, the trouble is if I bring Combee... well, actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll use Combee as a sacrifice. Still want to keep Weavile with Sneasel with us because it is fast, so it can get some attacks off if needed. But for sacrificing, yeah, we'll just use Combee. It's not needed at all. I've literally named it Fodder. So yeah, it's actually living up to its name. And then you never know. Some kind of miracle might happen where he actually comes in somewhat clutch. But I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. He's also not going to see any action until the actual gym fight, so we might as well just get it up to 48. Which means we are going to have to change... going to have to do another reworking of the layout in a second, but it's fine, it's fine. It only takes a minute or so now. This Combee has not learned any moves in about 20 levels, by the way, so he's definitely useless. What the hell does Snatch do again? User steals the effect of any... yeah, but no. Far too of a niche use. Punishment's good, isn't it? The more the target is powered up with stat changes, the greater the move's power. I mean, if something just starts setting up... I mean, we'll get rid of Screech. We're not... This guy is not going to survive hits. So... setting up Screeches or anything. We just want to use this guy for damage. Alright, there we go. I mean, you can learn Ice Shard. I don't think you're ever going to use it, but there you go. Right, so we want to get rid of Steelix. And unfortunately, Charizard for a minute. And then we want Sneasel. No, I've got Charizard. What am I thinking? It's just Sneasel and what's his name? Combee. Right, let's go here. Go here. Give me Sneasel. Hello? Sneasel. There we go. And then, what was it again? Combee. I don't know which one you are, boy or girl, but it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. Right, so Pokemon 2 is Sneasel. There we go. They are pretty small as well, so yeah, that's fine. No, not that one. Lock that one. And then 5 is Combee. Now this one is the female Combee, but who cares, man? It's going to be in the icon. It's going to be in the UI for what? 5 minutes tops. So cool, let's go. And then we just send Dan, clear out the entire gym. Pardon me. Alright, Levi, I will clear out the gym and then I'll wait for you to come back to actually see the gym fight. Okay. Right, so what's going on here? Oh, I could not do this gym under the influence. That would trip me the hell out. Right, Dan, this is your test run. Let's see how good you can do against all these guys. Well, an Executor Charizard is actually perfect against, but still. Yeah, you don't one-shot. And that was a crit. Okay, I was going to say, and you take massive damage. But that was a crit. That's a crit, that's fine. I don't think there's anything... I've got no, like, black sunglasses or anything I can give this guy, do I? Just make that crunch just a little bit stronger. No. Okay, well. Everyone is up to level, right? Yeah, 48, 47, 47, yeah. There better be an easy way out of this gym, because this is going to... Trying to make me remember all this is going to mess my head. Although, to be fair, it seems actually pretty straightforward. Not exactly a lot of branching paths. I wanted to walk past this guy just to make sure I wasn't going backwards. Right, Medicham, you are fighting. I mean, is Charizard just a better choice here? Just lead with Charizard instead. Because I'm yet to face any actual Psychic type. Your attack sharply rose. That's fine. Meet my Mega Charizard. Easy. The earthquake. Oh my god, yes. Alright, yeah, goodbye, Charm. Charm, you're done. That was the easiest decision of my life. Alright, Dan, I will try to wait for you to come back for this gym. But I've got to find it first. Right, you just have a Psychic type. I want to see how Dan fully stacks up against a Psychic. There we go. Right, every Uniclus, because the leader's definitely going to have something like this. Right, he can't one-shot, which might be a problem. Not if you go for stuff like that, though. If I well, yeah, I suppose EV trained, but if I IV trained this guy to have max attack as well, that would be probably good. But we're not wasting that time, because that would probably take a while. This is just a completely optional fight. I didn't even need to do this. That would take a while, and we are trying to get this done with tonight. Psychic Ice type. We do just hit you with a flamethrower, right? Just don't Mega Evolve. Well, I suppose either way we're actually weak to Ice. Flying and then Dragon, so yeah. Either way we're going to be weak to an Ice move. So let's at least get our attack up. And maybe we can just one-shot and not have to worry about it. Yeah, fine. We do need to make sure we don't over-level. I didn't need to go this way. Alright. Seeing as I already did an optional fight, we don't need to do another. Okay. Here is the gym leader. Oh, boys, we might be looking at a very depressing end of stream, or we might just be marching on. We will find out in a couple of minutes. I just over-leveled Combi. Okay, well, it's only fodder. It's fine, it's fine. I mean, okay. Right, alright, when we send in Combi, we just can't even use an attack. Alright, now we've got to wait for Levi. Oh, Jesus. That was a bit loud. Yeah, but that is the team, right? Yeah, the UI's fine. Level cap. Yeah. It doesn't really matter at the minute because it's not going to... well, it's not going to matter for another month or so, but I need to start thinking of the layout and where I'm going to start putting the face cam. Because we are buying a camera probably next month, or maybe the end... Probably the end of next month we're going to get a face cam, so... We'll probably have to just get rid of the follower goal. Or shrink the chat. But I'm not sure. Alright, Levi's back. Right, okay, so we're at the gym leader. Here's the team. There's nothing else we can do. I've accidentally over-leveled the Combi, but we'll just use it as a sacrifice and just not attack. Let's get into this. Right, so you are... I was hoping you would tell me your name. But you are Olympia. Okay, and she leads with a Sigilif. We should be fine here. You are faster and you do set up a reflect. That is far from ideal, but probably should have seen that coming. You are now dead anyway. Psychic, that is going to do less than half. So here's the strat. Maybe... Okay, there's the Slow King. It's probably going to go for a water move, right? Let's send in the sacrifice. See what it's going to go for. A yawn. I mean, that would have been a free turn of damage, but... The only thing I can use is Sweet Scent. I would have loved to get a bit of chip damage off on it, but... I accidentally over-leveled it. It is what it is. Alright, let's go for some more chip damage. Maybe it goes for another yawn. Yawn would be nice. Go for another one. We're also just trying to waste reflect turns. Took it down to half with a crit. You've just made punishment stronger. And got rid of... Hold on. Physical or special? Physical. You've made punishment stronger and you've just worn out your reflect. Do massive damage. Oh! Sound. Slow King. Easy. Easy. What are we even worried about? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's me. Come on. Last up is a Meowstic. We can't evolve this Sneasel later, so we might as well just use it as free damage. Yeah, Dan, you've not been as vital as I thought you were going to be. Yeah, this Sneasel's a boss. Like, even if it goes down that... Well, it's not even going to go down now. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely outstanding. Oh, I probably should have seen that coming, but... Oh my god. Use another one? Yeah, cool. Sneasel. What a find. What a find. Oh my god. Yeah, that gym was so... Oh... We were panicking over nothing, guys. Come on. Come on. What are we doing here? Yeah, sorry, Dan. You took a bit of a backseat there. But who was it? We were talking about this earlier today. It might have even been us, Levi. Saying that, like, in a Nuzlocke, some Pokemon just come out on top that you were never expecting. And then some of the ones that you think are going to be a mainstay end up dying on you. Perfect example right there. Yeah, it is now useless, but it did its job. It did its job. Yes, walk me back to the entrance. I guess so. I can't think of a better replacement. I think Bishop will be pretty sound, right? I thought she said she wanted a rematch there and then. I was like, hold on. I've just beaten the gym here. Dan, I don't know what you're trying to say here, mate, to be honest. What do you do if you got recognized? Yeah, I have to. But then again, we've got Mega Charizard with Fly for any fighting types. And a Reuniclus. We just can't make the same Lucario mistake again. So I think this is our last chance at having a decent team. Perhaps he's where we first met him in Lumois. Lumois? I still don't know how to say that town's name, but who cares? Alright, so we've got to go back there. But, real quick, before we end the stream, yes, let's sort the team out. So we were bringing you instead of Sneasel, and then Combi, you are now dead, which is fine, you did your job. Seeing as I now have a Steel type, I probably don't need Steelix anymore, right? And we were about ready for the Salamence. What's the next level cap, actually? 1 second. The next level cap is 59. So yeah, we've got a while to the last gym apparently, and B, we will have a Salamence by then. Before we do that, let's just do that now so it's done for tomorrow. Yeah, Steelix, yeah, we'll use that as a backup. Yeah, Reuniclus hasn't been a standout right now, but he's still got time. And a solid psychic type is always nice, to be fair. I do like having a psychic type on the team. So who do I need to switch out? So we need to get rid of Combi and Sneasel. We bring in Ponyard, which I think I have. Dan, what you do if what would I do if I recognize a fan? Well, you'd have to know where I am first. And haha, that is secret knowledge. I don't think I did download Bishop, did I? Or not even Bishop, Ponyard. No. Right, 1 second. But yeah, we are going to start winding down the stream now, guys. So once again, thank you for showing up for the, well, for both streams today, actually. And yes, tomorrow we will once again carry on right where we left off from here. And we'll hopefully get this run over with by tomorrow. Maybe we don't get it done in the first stream, depending on how long we go for. But we'll definitely have it done by tomorrow night. As long as we don't die, of course. Which is always a risk in these runs, especially for someone like me. So we'll put you there. But yes, as always, thank you guys for coming out. Spending your evenings with me on the stream. And in some cases, actually helping me out in these runs. Giving me ideas, helping out with the team. And who else? Yeah, Shalgon. But yeah, tomorrow, stream probably around the same time as today's one was, which was... that's actually a solid thing. I forgot what time I started today. I want to say I started... like 2-ish, 1, 2, something like that. Move you over. So yeah, it'll probably be the same time tomorrow. And hopefully, we can hopefully start the randomizer tomorrow night as well. But, yes, right, that's the team. That's that rebuilt. That's that all good to go for tomorrow. But yes, I live in Mactown. Damn it. Levi already knows. Damn it. Alright, I need to move again. But, yes, I've said it about 3 times now, but thank you guys for coming out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and peace.